Hi, good evening to all our listeners to IIM FM. Okay, so as usual, every Tuesday, 8 to 10 p.m. with me, Naima.
And me, DJ
I
TEHAH.
thought games on.
So where did you Hashir actually? Because
I don't know.
girls aren't familiar with Hashir and Ima.
Naima.
So today no Hashir, only TEHAH. So girls power.
Suddenly, girls power.
Girls power.
But it's okay, Hashi got something to do. He's very busy, he's quite busy tonight. But actually,
Busy?
just behind us, actually.
Yes.
But it's okay, but we're going to talk about our guest tonight because we have very special guests tonight.
Yeah.
So maybe Teha want to tell a little bit about our guest. Seems like you are so excited for tonight, actually.
No, actually we are quite nervous because we're going to talk and interview our national driver and
Yes.
and what he already, if you guys want to know, he already been nominated as an international driver of the year 2018 recently.
Yep.
So I would like to congratulate you, Miss Mitchell Cheah. So give her a round of applause. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Teha.
Ima.
Huh?
Only Ima. No need to call me Naima. It's too long, actually.
Ima. Okay.
Ima
okay.
only.
Ima.
Oh,
Okay.
sound Chinese. Ima.
Okay, but it's okay. It's just nice. Okay.
And we also have like last semester she came. Oh, sorry. Last semester she came, but she doesn't involve in the interview. She only sitting behind her. So now she
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
We're
we
also
bring
going to interview her as well.
Yes, the marketing director of Iium Motorsport.
Yes,
Miss Belinda.
Belinda. Okay?
Belinda.
Not Belinda. Belinda.
I already pronounce Belinda. How
No,
to
it's
pronounce
Belinda.
it? Belinda.
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 See?
Is it right?
That's correct,
Belinda. Oh my god, I'm quite good at I'm good at sebut nama orang.
Lidah Melayu.
Okay, so we don't
Belinda.
waste any time anymore.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let our guests to introduce themselves.
Yeah.
tonight.
Starting from you, Michelle.
Okay. My name is Mitchell Cheah, and I'm from Malaysia. I'm local.
Obviously.
Cheah born. 21 this year. This month actually.
Wow. When is
In
it?
a couple of days,
Uh,
couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
End of the month.
End of
Oh
the month.
really?
29.
29.
29.
You're?
Oh, I'm 28. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm
Never been so excited.
I'm sorry. I'm too excited.
Maybe we can celebrate your birthday together.
Same date.
28.
28.
28.
One day before.
Yeah.
You're almost 21, right?
21.
You're turning 21 as well?
Yeah.
Same age as Mitchell. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, she's
so let's
blushing.
forget about that.
Oh, okay.
No, let's forget about that. Okay.
Blushing, ah?
I know. No. Okay, it's
I
okay.
mean-
Let's forget about that. So we're gonna start with Belinda.
Hey, but Mitchell hasn't finished.
Yeah.
What else should I introduce?
Okay, are you single?
You have to find out.
Whoa.
Jang, jang, jang.
Maybe you can find it from Belinda.
Mitchell is turning 21 on 29th of March. He lives in, his number is, no, I'm kidding. His shoe size is.
Wow. You know everything about him.
Yes, so my name is Belinda,
Yeah.
Belinda Xavier, and I work in a company called XAVIER Motorsports. It is run by two people, two main people, which is Alex Young and myself. You had the opportunity of having Alex here the last time you had an
Yeah.
interview. And we have 6 talents within our driver development program. Mitchell Cheah is one of them. Funny thing is, you keep referring to Mitchell as the national driver. Fun fact, did you know that Mitchell's the best touring car driver in Malaysia?
Wow.
And you can argue that he could be the best in Southeast Asia as well. Tengok muka dia. Couple macho.
Just like that.
Yeah, he's like,
Okay, not smiling, Michelle, not smiling.
I need more compliments.
And he accomplished all of this within that 1 year gap. So working with him last year was very, very exciting. There was never a dull moment. Good reasons and for bad reasons. But yeah. I mean, like, from the time he came in for the interview the last time, I was
Yeah.
shy he is. Look how he is right now, okay?
Confident.
Yeah.
I can see the changes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been very good. It's been improving very much.
Maybe you can take my position. I will be
No,
good.
it's okay.
Change. Okay.
Okay, for tonight, we're going to talk about the upcoming tournament that we
Yes.
held in Germany, which is
TCR
TCR.
or touring car racing.
Yes. So what is all about touring car racing? Like, you are not being exposed in media. What is all touring car racing? So you can tell us a little bit
Explain
about.
a little bit about touring car racing. What is all about?
So TCR has it's a big competition all around the world. Germany is one of it. Asia is one of it, which I did last year. And this year I'll be doing TCR Germany. Why Germany? Because TCR Germany has one of the biggest competitions, and it's a very competitive field out there. And at one point you can qualify first, and the next race you can qualify almost last. So that's how competitive it is, and that's why I'm going there to build myself and see how I can challenge the others. Especially I'll be the only Asian in TCR Germany this year, so it'll be a very fun and exciting new challenge to take.
It's not only the Malaysian, but it's the only Asian that
The
will
only
compete
Asian
in the
and the
TCR.
first Malaysian that
Yes,
that will be compete in this
Participating,
tournament. So that is the biggest achievement ever. So what do you think about that?
I think it's pretty impressive. He came on board and he learned very quickly. He's very open to criticism, and I think in anything you do, whether you're a race car driver or you're a student or anything,
Yes.
being open to feedback, whether it's positive or negative, is important. But what's more important is what you take and do of it. And and he's been proving it every race. He's open to criticism. He listens.
It's hard when you find people like open to criticism.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
most people like don't want to hear the criticism, the negative thing about you.
that's
They only
right.
want to hear the positive thing. If we can learn something from Mitchell that can drive us to be a better person. Listen to the
exactly.
criticism that can build up your
Yeah.
self-esteem also.
It was not always easy. It was always a why.
Why?
Why? But what if I did this? Why? Why?
Always the
He's
kind
still
of
young.
question.
You want to know
So the kind of question will
why?
always come in mind.
Also followed by must I? Do I
Oh.
have to? But eventually did it.
Oh.
Yeah. But
But
look
you
at where
mean-
he is right now.
But it's good to have that kind of criticism. You need to face all the negative and positive feedbacks from others, because
Yeah.
you can build yourself from that, and you also can improve yourself from there. So it's good for yourself and also for others to learn, and your fans, all the audiences. Yeah.
Yeah. And at Axel, we've got this very good breakdown of stuff. Alex works very closely with Mitchell with all of the technical stuff. So with engineering, data, working with the team, because I have zero knowledge. I'm working on it, but zero knowledge on that. But what I work closely with Mitchell is his social media, his PR, his marketing, his media, so all that. So all the softer side, I work on it. The harder skills, Alex works on it. So he is in the middle of both of us. Yeah.
That's good.
So when talking about the TCR, the last year will be 27 car, if I'm not mistaken, 27 teams that will be competing for. This year, did you know how many teams?
The field has not been completed yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll be roughly almost the same
Same number.
and same faces that participated in TCR Germany in last year or even the year before that. So TCR, it's 2-liter turbo cars. So they are like cars like you see on the road, like the VW Golfs, the Hyundais, even Honda Civic, the Type Rs, and many more like Alfa Romeo and different. As long as it's 2-liter turbo and it's front wheel drive. So this is it's a very competitive competition.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, so
This is
yeah,
very
it's-
interesting.
Yeah, it's very.
This is a
it's very
different
fun.
level of experience. Michelle's been racing the Asian on atmosphere. for such a long time. So now, everything is going to be, it's like plot change. It's going to go there, it's going to be competing with more foreigners. You know, sometimes it's easy for some people, sometimes it's difficult. With Mitchell, it's going to be a little bit tricky because he's never been to Europe for a long duration. So this will be not just his first race in Europe, but his first trip to Europe. So, you know, it's going to be mentally and physically challenging.
Yeah. So, I mean, the season will start end of April. That's the
26
first race.
to 28 April, right?
I don't have a lot more time left to prepare. I've already started preparing since end of last year, and now I'm thinking about the season starting soon is actually quite. I'm actually quite nervous and also at the same time excited. Can't wait for the first race to start already.
Yay!
For you.
I'm excited as well.
The tournament will be held in 26 to 28 April. So we're going to going there at earlier.
So
April?
we're leaving on the 17th for something called a familiarization trip. I'm sure you're familiar with
This
it.
month.
So you just
This
want to
month.
see how the circuit.
Correct. Just go check out the circuit, meet the team. Because when the race weekend starts, it's going to be very pow. So when he goes there, he's going to get acclimatized. There's a couple of testing that we're trying to schedule, but then, you know, with the weather in Germany, it's a bit difficult. If it's foggy and stuff, that we won't be able to do it. But we're going. And he's coming.
Maybe we're going to send Mitchell in Kerai and you.
Sure, you can come and wear him off. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I hope our schedule will be free.
Yes, no class for that.
We'll share. You guys should come when he wins when he comes back.
Yeah.
Wait at the airport.
Tell me when you're going to come back. We're going to support your games on team.
You have to follow him on his Instagram and then follow Axel.
I
and then
always
we'll
like
have,
his picture.
Yeah. I noticed. Yes. And he will keep you updated because he's promised to do vlogs all the time. That's it. Isn't that exciting?
Wow.
I know you guys like to see this kind of stuff, right? What's Mitchell eating? What's Mitchell
So
doing
you
today?
like to do vlogging?
No,
He's gonna learn how to do it.
Not my
You need
idea.
to.
No, I
I think
so
I'm
you've been
waiting for
forcing
you.
to do it.
I'm plugging it. Inception.
Yes, that's
No, he's gonna do it. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I think it'll be. I don't know. You tell me, you guys. Do you want to see behind the scenes of what Mitchell
for
does?
sure.
It's more exciting,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
because most people didn't know about
Yeah.
how the racing will be going. You just know that starting point 1 to 3
Start and go.
Yeah.
and then finish the
Also,
lap.
we also want to
Then
see.
you get out into the podium. Then you win. Okay, that's all.
So
Behind
we've
the
got like
scene.
an hour and a half here. So maybe before we leave, you can do a wish list for Mitchell as to what you want to see on his Instagram stories, and then we will try to do it while
Add
we're
it down,
on the
guys.
trip. Yeah? Sounds good?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if people are watching, can they leave comments?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should leave comments as well as to what they want to see Mitchell doing while he's in his Euro trip.
It's gonna be so
Mitchell is like
excited.
swearing all the time.
No, I'm just thinking what kind of things that would you guys would want to see.
Vlogging before
I think
you
it's
start
very
your
good if you
race.
get I think maybe people want to see how you started vlogging like from the airport and just like the usual people who went for travel and so on.
Just checked in.
Yeah.
Extra baggage.
I'm switch on the street. I switch on the lamp. Jumping on the bed. That's vlogging all
Okay,
about.
guys, this is my room. This is how big the
Details.
bed is. This is the view outside. It's as if you're on holiday as well,
Yes.
kan? Yeah.
So you want to know how
That's too
German.
basic.
That's
The basic.
Okay.
Up the challenge, guys. Up the
Wow.
challenge.
So we are eager to
Something
see how
bigger.
Mitchell vlog is. Because he said too basic, Naima.
We need to think something that's more bigger for him.
What the girls are thinking right now.
What are you going to see from Mitchell?
We're gonna ask him to do it later.
Okay. So, you want to take a break?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
So we're gonna ask a lot more of Keisha after this. So
Yeah.
we're gonna take a break for a while and make sure to stay tuned to IIM FM, your campus radio. Hi everyone.
Welcome back to Games,
Games
on
On.
Slot.
Yes.
So, as you all know, we have Belinda and Mitchell Cheah in the house.
Your name will be difficult to pronounce.
No.
Belinda.
Belinda.
Okay.
Okay, new word for me. Belinda.
It's a good word.
Yes. I like your name.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
So, what are you going to ask, Naima?
Okay, so first we're gonna ask like using like our simulator. I'm pronouncing it right?
Simulator. Correct.
Simulator.
Yes.
Okay.
Your
Okay,
accent.
tonight
is-
we are going to learn English as
Yeah.
well. Okay, so how does the simulator that help you in in your help you for the tournament and the practicing? So on? Yeah.
So I have a simulator at home.
Wow.
My dad got it for me last year because last year was the first time I raced overseas in Asia, around Asia last year. Apart from Sepang, I was new to every other track that was in TEHAH Asia. So my dad got me a simulator and I downloaded the tracks that I was going to and I practiced on it a few hours a day just to know how the track is like before I actually go there. So when I practice on the simulator, I can it's almost 100% accurate, but there are a lot of different things like there's no like it's not exactly real because you don't have the real feel in the car. Yeah, but it benefits for a racing driver because we will not waste time to learn the track when we are there, but instead we learn it through the simulator, and also what timing we can do on the simulator is not the same because usually the simulator will be a bit faster than in real life. So but it helps a lot, especially on learning the track, so you don't waste time when you're there. You already know the track, you're just there to kill off some time learning the track. So this time I'll be in Europe, and I've never raced in any European tracks before apart from go-kart. So there are 7 different tracks that I'll be on this year in around Germany and Austria, Czech Republic and Netherlands. So far I've done 4 tracks out of 7, and it's been very interesting. I really like some of the tracks and still getting some practice on it. So I already know the first track, so I won't have to waste a lot of time just waiting to get in the car there and practice already. Yeah.
So I want to ask, like, you have to tell me that it's different between the European track and the Asian track. Like, how does it different? Because you've never been into any track before.
Yeah. I for now I say I wouldn't know the difference yet because I haven't been there to Europe, but working with Alex has been to a lot of different tracks around the world, and he has said that European tracks is quite different compared to the Asian tracks because they have more altitude levels, so they have a lot of altitude change, uphill and downhill compared to Asian tracks. So that's the difference.
Altitude. So we learned something. Let's go and check out the track.
So maybe you can explain more a little bit about I don't quite understand actually, like you say what
The altitude.
Yeah. So there's a lot more. So like Sepang, our track is not a lot of change in terms of uphill and downhill. It's quite flat ground.
Okay.
So European tracks, they have a lot more uphill and downhill. Sometimes you can't see the next corner because it's downhill, or you're going up and suddenly when you see the corner, it's a bit blind. Yeah.
Wow, that's the difficulties when you're racing the European track. So when you're mentioning about Alex Young, so I have read some of the article that Alex Young put a high expectation on you, like high hope on you, like you've been excellence in this industry. Is that any affect your life? Like, is there any stress you out for this tournament? Actually, like you're the first Malaysian to be representing.
I think that puts a bit more pressure for me to perform because before I did my first race this year in Sepang was the final round of TEHAH Malaysia. That was a practice before I go to Germany, because before that, the last time I drove the car was last October. So actually I was quite glad that I did the last round of IMA Malaysia, because I haven't been in the car for a long time, and it was good practice. I actually I'm actually a bit of a negative person. Yeah. So sometimes I have negative thoughts, or maybe I give myself a bit too high hopes on what to expect from my own result. And so I was quite nervous for this year, especially because I think it'll be very, very tough for me to perform very well in Germany. But I will definitely do my best, give myself some expectations. But for Alex to tell me that he has more confidence in me than I have in myself to do well this year actually gave me a boost.
It makes you more nervous if like someone have your high goals on you.
Plus you're the first Asian who will be going there, so it's gonna put you too much pressure actually, but it's okay. We here.
Is Belinda pressure up?
No, Belinda does not interfere when I'm racing, so she knows what I need before my races and stuff. Yeah, so she gets me to have my own time to relax before I go out for any race.
Mama-san.
For the mental treatment you're going to.
No, that's not what I do.
So Belinda is the best person for Michelle to relax your mind, to have a better,
I think music's better.
There's so much happening at the racetrack before he gets into the car and gets off. So it's very important for him to, especially when Alex has that time with him and they're going through all of the stuff that needs to be done. You're going through, okay, this is what you need to do in this corner, this is what you need to do in that corner, this is how you need to prepare yourself, this is what I'm going to tell you, this is where you gotta, there's so many things happening. And then he needs some time, and sometimes the quiet space, with all the drilling and all the sounds that are happening in the tracks, it's very important for him to have that small space where he can go and listen to his own voice and just breathe for a minute. So that's when I'm always like chasing people away. His friends, everyone, his friends, especially his friends. Sorry, but he needs his space. I try to be all like
how you drive and you listen to people speak on you, like, and I'm driving and my mom speak on me, and I'm so stressed. Mom,
be careful, not like this.
Just put the first gear. Okay, slow it down. What? So how did you by doing a lot of practice and you listening to the person talk to you, then you drive, like how you concentrate your
well, can you repeat that?
like how did you manage, like someone is talking to you and you are driving and you are being racing, like you're in tournament, and how did you handle that? Is there any tips or what that will Alex give it to you? You just listen to him.
Yeah. So we have when we are racing, we have a radio system. So we have earplugs and a mic through the helmet. So in case of anything that's going on track, so that we can report back to each other, to the engineers and the driver itself. And usually I'll prefer, if there is nothing important, they don't say anything through the radio. I sometimes I get distracted, and I have to really listen and understand what they're trying to say.
Which is why I always say Alex always tells him everything that he needs to do before, so that they don't have to talk. Sometimes. But having said that, just to elaborate further on what he said, the system in his ears, it's because sometimes if there's an accident way ahead of him, it's for them to tell him okay, look, the next corner there's debris or there's oil spill. So things like that to give him an anticipation of what to expect. Yeah? So it's a safety thing. Can you imagine those days when they didn't have this technology?
Yeah.
That's it. You're on your own.
Hard, just drive. I wanted you to just get the title.
The only time you can actually speak to people is when you come into the pit, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
that's interesting.
It might be very distract to you, because you need to focus, you need to concentrate while you are driving, but at the same time it's good. It's just for your safety actually.
Yeah.
Correct, yes.
So we're going to ask like.
Belinda right now.
So when we have a break, like Belinda ask Mitchell how does Mitchell work with Belinda? How does it feel when you work with women in this motorsport industry? Because we know that this industry being dominated by men.
Right.
Yeah. So how people say women is complicated.
That question went like completely like.
So how was it working with Belinda? I can see in corners Belinda's like smiling.
Do you want me to
as well.
just turn around or something?
I only met Belinda and Alex last year when I got the seat to do TCR Asia. And ever since then, I've worked closely with Belinda and Alex. So, working with Belinda, she has improved. I've improved a lot working with her in terms of speaking to people, speaking to the cameras, anyone that I meet in the racing industry. Because especially last year was the breakout year for me because I went to Asia for the first time and I've met a lot of different people from everywhere. So I think from the beginning of the year and until now, I think Belinda knows how much
Look, I'm smiling.
different there is because I can't tell myself. Yeah.
Oh, they're smiling for me.
I don't know why I'm the one who's smiling right now.
Sweet.
Okay.
So any comment, Belinda?
No, I said it earlier. He's improved.
Yeah.
The only thing is Instagram, but I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. Look at that. He's not denying it. What was the question? Do you wanna? You asking me what it's like working in a male-dominated industry? Is that the question?
Yeah.
How
the first you involved in this industry? Let's say that you just meet Alex in a radio station. Then you just
no. Well, Alex and I know each other from way back. Because we worked on a few other projects before this, and then we met up and we were like, he said he was going to do this project, and then I said okay, and then we sat down, we worked together, and we realized we could work together. That's not answering the question, but what is it like working in a male-dominated industry?
Is it hard?
Yes. Sometimes it's hard.
It's stubborn, right?
Sometimes it's hard, but I am lucky that I work with a good team. The boys are polite and chivalrous, so that helps. But it also helps that I tell them when they're not on the spot. So, depending on the industry, it's hard. So I've been in radio, I've been in TV, and then I went to sports. There are people that's very difficult to work with, but I feel like it's important to know where you come from. As long as your moral and your conscience is clear and you go by that, regardless what other people say, shouldn't really matter. So, and if the environment that you're working with is too toxic, you remove yourself from the environment. Okay? It's just very simple. If you can't fix it, just remove yourself from it. But having said that, there's a lot of industries that are male dominated right now that are getting better at treating females in it. You've got construction sites that have females in it. You've got law enforcement. You've got
it's just any situation actually.
Correct. So it shouldn't really just be segregated to that. I think it also depends on the individuals that you're working with and how accepting they are to you, your needs, and your overall gender. Yeah.
So,
does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
So, as the marketing director, so is there any experience when you're marketing? Mostly we are going to more on social media. Like, how did you handle the negative comments when people say that? How did you overcome it? Is there any situation like any negative comments
It really disturbing you, and how do you overcome the situation?
So far right now we haven't had that issue. Touch wood. because I keep a very close eye on what the boys upload, what's uploaded on Axel, what's uploaded on Alex's platform. And the boys always come back to me as well. But in my past experience, there were a lot. In the last project I worked with, a completely different company, something happened. It was crisis management, yeah? Something happened, and naturally you got a lot of keyboard warriors, and they go and they start like, and the ones that don't know head or tail, never, it's my personal opinion to never delete these comments. You address it, you acknowledge it, you address it as polite as possible, and then eventually just try to take it offline. But when you delete it, it comes across as someone like you're trying to hide something. So you always answer the questions, and then you address it, and then you move on.
So there's a great tips from, so we can learn something from that. Actually, do not delete the negative
And we cannot
comments.
do anything about the keyboard warriors. They can say anything. Maybe
Right.
they can say anything, and we cannot do anything about that because they are something that come up from their own. But maybe we can do something. We can learn something from what they have said.
Correct. So just address it politely. Always remember to be polite.
Exactly.
Remember to be factual, not emotional.
Yes.
Whenever you're dealing with all of these things, it's always important to be rational and not emotional. It's when people get emotional is when other people will come on board and like add on to it. So if you can address that problem at the butt, you should just do it like that.
So
We're gonna take a break
Yeah.
for a while. So make sure to stay tuned to IIM FM, your campus radio. Hi, so we're back after taking break for a while.
yes, we have a little bit chit chat.
Yeah,
we know.
so I'm
There's
so,
a bit
I'm
of
so
background.
excited.
So
Yeah, I'm so excited, and I want to know more. But after this on air ended, I'm gonna know more about it.
So, we're going to ask that. What are we going to ask? So many questions. I don't know how to ask.
Is that what those scribbles are?
Yes. Okay, like the usual question. If we ask our guests that came for games on, how did you manage your personal life and your career?
Daily activities.
For now, I have no race till the season starts in end of April. So what I do, I go to the gym, I train myself, go for some running. So I keep myself busy every single day with some activities that will benefit me for racing and for the future in my career. And so I do take time off and put some time in meeting my friends. I currently don't study for this year. I started my studies last year in Sunway College, but I decided to defer this year because of my racing. So, yeah.
So now you are 21 years old. You're still young. And how does your career affecting your teenage life? Because usually a teenager will want to do a lot of things, hang out with their friends, going for holidays, and so on. So how did you manage to overcome that kind of situation?
For me, I started racing when I was 11, so this is my 10th year racing, and this is what I've always wanted to do. So I never really think that so far I don't think it's really affecting my personal life as a teenager or as an adult now, because this is what I've always wanted to do and what I want to do in the future as well. So I'm enjoying what I'm doing now and looking forward to more things to come in the future.
Enjoy what you like is the best thing ever to do, actually.
Brilliant answer.
Or there is
Good job.
another answer inside your heart, deep in your heart. Maybe there's any other answer that I don't want to answer that actually.
If you want tips on how he spends time, we forgot to mention this very important thing. Mitchell loves to go and check out new restaurants and makan areas. So if you want to know what's new, what's out there, what's
Jalan-jalan
good.
cari makan with Mitchell. Wow, you can do it.
Oh,
You can do
vlog. Yeah,
vlog.
I just about to say that.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do a vlog about that.
Yeah,
Jalan-jalan
I
cari makan
actually
with
do.
Michelle.
I actually have a list
That's
of restaurants
See?
in my
Wow.
notes,
Fun
which
fact.
Belinda asked from me before. Yeah, so I actually have a checklist in my phone.
So
if
in
I've been
in
to a place-
Gombak area, which restaurant that you recommended?
I don't know.
Oh, you
That
don't
I
know? You already
No.
check it.
What's good here? You
What?
should tell us so he can put it in his list.
Oh, ayam kapok.
What's ayam kapok?
I remember it like a
in
very spicy
like
chicken, you know.
Indonesian
Yeah.
meal.
Mm,
You don't like
No
spicy?
I
spice.
can't eat spicy.
But I would be keen on that though, so you need to share that with me.
No, just like in our cafe, like
Yeah,
Oh.
Mahala, just like in UIA.
Yeah.
It's very famous. It was very
You've
famous.
got an impressive campus, by the way.
Is it right? Yeah.
Thank you.
So but the tips when you eat ayam gepuk, they have level 1, level 2, level
Until
3,
level 10.
level 10.
Yeah.
Cool, macam Nando's drink.
Because I
Yeah.
only can handle to level 1. I will like no.
Level 1 already
not
start-
more.
Even 1 is pedas.
Yeah.
Yes.
For me.
Yeah,
So-
for me as well.
10 what? Like rocket
I
fuel.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know because there is someone who can eat until level 10. I was like, how do you manage
If you guys want to
eat?
taste it later,
Spiciness.
okay.
No thanks.
Even me, I couldn't eat spicy, but I don't know, but I love to eat spicy, but I couldn't eat
I
spicy.
tried, but no chance.
No,
Well, at least you're not those kind of people who eat it.
Just
and
take
suck
level
it up.
one.
Because I was gastric and I
Oh,
couldn't. Yeah,
no.
but
Danger.
I'm like quite a stubborn.
Stubborn,
Yeah.
Because it's so good.
Yeah,
Addictive,
exactly.
the spiciness.
Suddenly it changed to eat.
Yes.
Eat what slot? Okay.
It was not.
We-
That is
we
the game
have-
on.
We have an eat what slot here.
You should have a game on challenge of 1 to 10. Siapa boleh makan the ayam?
Yeah.
Oh, later we can do after this. The cafe is
Samyang
open
challenge.
until 1 o'clock.
Wow.
Yes.
You can go.
Yeah, we can go after this.
Sounds good, guys. Sounds good.
Yeah.
We need to ask Michelle to get
Your vlog.
After this, later.
Okay.
So I want to ask about Belinda. How did
Yes.
you manage your time? Is there any schedule? Like, because
Yes.
you are meeting people.
I have my friends know this about me. My Google Calendar is my best friend.
Oh.
If it's not in my Google Calendar, it doesn't exist. It's very true. So like your interview today, like
Yeah.
every time we set an appointment, Mitchell gets a calendar.
Yeah.
Immediately.
They already have
yeah.
the schedule. So
So that's
my
how
calendar is also filled with Belinda stuff.
So for that we can see the chemistry between both of you.
yeah.
So I keep a schedule.
Mm-mm.
It always helps me because there's so much meetings in between,
Yeah.
and then I'm sure you realize because you're following me on Instagram
Yeah.
as well. There's lots of travels in between. But when I do have time on my hand, I enjoy painting. Actually, it helps me disconnect.
Wow.
Yeah, because my life revolves around screens,
Mm-mm.
laptop, this screen, TV screen. So I enjoy painting. I taught myself how to oil paint, and I'm pretty.
Wow. How
Happy
about you're
with
so good
that?
in painting, I think.
Okay lah. I'm not gonna go start selling stuff on Instagram.
So we can do our face like the abstract painting.
I do a lot of landscapes,
Wow.
flowers and landscape. Yeah, I'll show you the next break.
What?
The next
No?
the next break, I'll show you. Yeah, but that's so even on a good day if we get to go back by about 8 o'clock, I do that. But fitness, so that's for my mental. For my fitness, I do kickboxing.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been doing it for about 5 years already.
It's quite impressive.
It's all the stress Mitchell gives me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We're gonna through all of this through boxing.
No, it's a great
Yeah.
workout, especially for coordination. And it's great for you to get over mental barriers and blocks.
You didn't do yoga.
No, I tried it. There was too much sitting still involved. I did
Relax your mind.
I tried
You
it for
can sit
about
still.
I tried it for about a year. I can do funny. It's so weird. I can do meditation because I completely zone out into a different planet sometimes. But to do yoga, those bendy poses, I'm like,
Pram.
yeah, like muruku, So it's a bit difficult. So yeah. Are you okay over there?
No, I imagine you like Morocco right now. Yeah.
See?
You need to be very flexible.
No, I do yoga once. I just follow the YouTube. Later I cry like two hours. Like I cannot move my legs.
Okay.
So I understand the Murku type of
See? You get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh my
Someone's no.
And then on this side, Mitchell's like, Murku.
Can put on a list.
I can imagine. But when you started to talk about Murku, and I was like, oh,
How's the relevance?
yeah. How
you get it
is
now?
related? But when she started to laugh, I think I know it.
You have to do your
You're
imagination.
making me cry, guys.
Okay.
Okay, what's the question?
Back.
Oh,
Okay now?
Okay,
breathe
you
in,
mentioned
breathe
about travel. Oh, I hate still in the Murku.
Okay, let me ask then. Okay,
This
so
one.
while you got to travel to many countries. I mean, you will go to Europe, okay, soon. So then, what is the most thing that you will be missed about? You know, you will miss everything in Malaysia. You will go there for maybe week.
Oh, you didn't miss anything. You
Yeah.
just travel.
You just go there. I'm going for my career, so maybe anything that you'll be missed about.
What I will miss?
Yeah.
You
Here.
feel like
Yes.
homesick.
Maybe a bit of homesick because for my races this year only my dad will follow me for all my races, and the rest of my family will be here because some of my siblings are still studying, some working, and I think probably miss the food here, miss my family especially, and my friends that I don't really get to hang a lot and spend time here. So that's probably about it. Yeah.
Mitchell's friends are amazing. They're always very supportive of his race career. And when I watch them on the race weekends, they're so enthusiastic and it's nice and so
Michelle with the banner.
big shout out to his friends.
It's good to have friends like that, you know. It's very hard to find a friend like that can stay with you
Yeah.
throughout your thick and thin.
Support your career.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a good support system. That's great.
So how about you, Melinda?
Do I have a support system?
We support for you. We are your
thank
support.
you. Murku gang.
Yeah. You can create a WhatsApp group. Yeah.
Yes, my dear. That's the question.
Suddenly go for yoga after this.
Stop imagining.
Back to
Okay,
Gamson.
Yeah.
What's the question? You never asked me.
Why didn't I ask you a question? Okay. What do you miss the most when you travel a lot?
Yeah.
I miss my bed and I miss my shower.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are times when we're
Yeah,
Oh, no,
I think I might
yeah.
include that as well.
because there's something just all the hotels look the same, and then sometimes the showers are not just right. But after a long trip, you come and you have a good
jet
shower in your own shower, and you've got all the stuff that you
It's the
want
best
there,
thing ever.
and then you crawl into your bed, and then you
That is the
sleep.
best thing.
That's the two things I miss. Yeah.
Maybe I miss my bed.
Suddenly, out of sudden.
Out of sudden, I
Yeah.
miss my
Do you
bed.
agree, Mitchell?
Yeah,
Yeah. Something about your own water pressure, your own mattress,
Mhm.
you know?
especially if
Your water pressure is
That's your
important.
water.
Especially?
if the hotel is like what Belinda said,
Yeah.
is not as good.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we do spend so much time on the road, especially with back-to-back races. And once, not too long ago, Alex and I were having meetings. This is just one out of the many. 6 countries, 5 days.
Wow.
6 countries in 5 days.
Because we had back-to-back meetings that we needed to do. So that one thing that Alex and I kept saying, I cannot wait to go back home and sleep in your own bed.
6 countries.
Yeah.
Suddenly I feel it. I'm imagining it. You know, 6 countries in 5 days. Wow, it's so.
So you have been.
That's sometimes what they do as well, because they're always traveling, and then you've got all of these things, and a race driver's life is not as glamorous as people think it is, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot of traveling.
Yeah, a lot of traveling, and you don't have your own private space, so when you do have your private space, I'm sure you appreciate it, right, Michelle?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
She interviewed for it. Like, yeah.
I think we should change.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
The
we're
DJ
going to a
mode.
break right now. IIUF. No, kidding.
After we're gonna take a break, we're gonna see Belinda will be the DJ.
Wow.
It was God. Okay, so maybe you have
You.
you no.
Okay, I want to ask something. You already travel for how many countries you already travel? Like for your career, like 10 years.
Oh, only for racing, I've only traveled last year.
Oh.
I mean, excluding go-kart when I was karting last time. Last year itself, I've been to Thailand twice, Korea, Shanghai, and Bahrain.
Yeah, how was it, Bahrain?
Bahrain is a very nice city. It's very quiet, very clean. The track is amazing. I love the track. The food is surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Not surprising. Wow.
That's why you
Yeah.
got a very list of restaurant here.
Trust
But
the
it's a very quiet area, and it can get quite windy. I mean, maybe because it was in December, so it was quite cold and it was quite chilly and nice.
People are nice as well.
Yeah, they're very nice people, very friendly.
For Belinda, how many countries did you travel, and which country do you like most for this?
This year,
No, like your career, your
Throughout your
travel.
career.
Or, yeah. Which country do you like prefer? I want to go
And then I
there.
was like, oh, I got many countries.
about for sports career, about for work only, about 30 countries.
Wow.
Yeah, 30 countries. I like Spain. I like Spain.
Because
I like Switzerland. Spain because of the food. And the people are
Food, of
nice.
course.
Oh, put it to your list. I'll give you a list. Switzerland because just the outdoors are nice. Like I enjoy my hikes.
yeah.
And it's nice.
You love hiking?
I do. I really like hiking.
Yeah, if you go for Belinda Instagram, you saw hiking the landscape. I really watch it. Oh, okay. She travel. She
Hiking
travel
is
again.
best. My first time was hiking was in Semporna, I think. Yeah, in Semporna.
Beautiful. Did you go
It was
diving there
very
as well?
beautiful. Yeah, diving as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, because I think I was going for a program there,
Mm.
and then suddenly we go for hiking. We went for hiking and also diving, and then hiking. I'm like I never hiked before. I never go for hiking before, and then suddenly I need to like 1 hour for that. But it was very good when you go up. You know, you see the
Scenery.
view.
To the
Yeah, the
top.
scenery is very
Yeah.
good, and I can't forget until now.
There's this great article I'm going to share with you girls later. It shows how your brain works when you're in the outdoors among trees and among water. It's a really interesting article. And then for someone who's been hiking for a pretty long time, I actually agree with this. I'm trying to convince Mitchell to come hiking with me. Never happened.
I also don't like
It's
hiking
good.
actually. I don't like hiking also.
We started from there.
I rather to eat.
I'd rather eat.
I rather eat, yes.
Okay, but what if we go hiking and I got a picnic basket?
Um,
Picnic basket.
if you tell me to go for a good restaurant is after the hike at the top, then okay.
Switzerland?
I'm not buying
You
it.
need
You
to
go
have
halfway
something.
and then there's this amazing fondue restaurant. Oh, I know how to do it right
I'm
now.
not buying that.
Hello, Google. Mountaintop restaurants.
You need to go hiking where out there will
There
be
is
a
restaurant.
restaurant there.
Yeah.
Then Michelle will follow you, I think.
I don't
It's
know.
very
I don't like
good.
hiking also.
It's very good for your body. Like seriously, it's very good for your mind. You can relax your mind. You can relax your body. Is, I don't know how to
One thing
describe
I'm
it.
afraid of
How you
hiking
fall
is no, is wild animals. Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
Okay. No, I've never seen any so far. Oh, I lied.
Don't
I
dare.
saw wild boar
That's
and then
okay.
lots of birds and monkeys, but that's about it. You very rarely the hiking trails here you see any of those. Have you
Yeah,
seen
I
it?
have actually imagined the
Trends.
same thing.
Yeah.
What if we saw tiger there?
Then
Oh,
you. Hello.
Then we can dinner for them.
you hello, hi, and then you go.
Oh, hello, hi.
Just simple like that. Okay.
So we're going to take a little
Break for a while.
yeah, because later we're going to play some
Games.
games
Yes.
with you guys. So, can? So stay tuned with us, guys, only on Iium FM.
Your Campus Radio. Welcome back, guys. You're with Games On, and I'm DJ Belinda, and you've got my partner here.
DJ MC here in the house.
That's all.
Oh, and you're listening to Iium FM, Your Campus Radio.
Yes.
So I've got two guests with me.
Yeah.
I've got Cheah and I've got
Ima.
Ima. How are you guys doing today?
We're good.
Oh, we're good. We're just fine. We're so excited to be here.
Thank you so much for making the time to meet us today. So honored to have
You're
you
quite
here.
busy, but you're lucky to have us.
So what are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about the games that we're going to play.
So we're switching up. We're
Yeah,
you're doing it,
switching.
right?
So MC just do a character. So the first game that we're going to play is choose either one. So we're going to start with who? MC
Mitchell.
or Belle?
Mitchell.
Well,
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
No,
Okay. I
Alright.
have to follow Belinda. Okay. Ready for the first? You have to choose one.
mm-hmm.
Cookies or cake?
Cake.
Okay, why cake? Why cake? What type of cake? What?
I
Flavor.
love crepe cake.
Wow,
Crepe.
me
Crepe.
I love cake. Okay.
Okay, next.
Stop it.
For Belle, DJ Belle.
DJ Belle.
Tak adalah, Belinda lah. Dah lama dah.
Pop music or rock music?
Classic rock?
No, just rock. Metal.
Metal or pop?
Pop.
Yeah.
Sing a little bit of pop song. You like?
Oh, goodness. Can I use my lifeline and then call DJ MC in?
Can just like.
Oh, tap. You're it.
What?
Sing a song.
No.
I
You can
knew
only do
it.
that for time.
Yeah,
I
Diane
really
also
know the
didn't
answer.
sing last semester.
What's the latest pop song?
Hmm.
Hmm?
7 Rings.
Oh, no, please.
Your favorite songs.
I don't know. Like classic rock kind of girl. Sorry, girlfriend.
Okay. So
We just keep it for ourselves.
Zaman 70, 80.
we're not born yet. So
Thanks. Thanks,
Yeah, we're
guys.
90s.
So yeah.
You're 90s baby, sorry.
No,
Sorry for that.
I'm outnumbered by age now.
Okay, for Mitchell. Text message or call?
Text message.
Oh, really? You don't like call? Call people
Once in a while.
once. Only for Belinda. Take your phone now.
Yes, now. Pick up the phone right now.
Text message, okay. Because text message you can also use voice message. Yeah.
Oh.
So if I get tired from typing, I can just use voice message.
Okay. Alright. So for Belinda. I don't know. I would
Just
really
for
love to
Belle.
say Belle.
Bell.
Belinda.
For the last
Belinda.
session,
Belinda.
Belinda.
Yes.
Okay.
Singing or dancing?
Oh, dancing.
Yes,
Wow.
we good.
30
Oh.
seconds dance parties in the morning is the best.
30 seconds.
You should try it out. 30 seconds dance party. Put a song on for 30 seconds in the morning and then you just dance. Tak kisah siapa tengok. Most of the time is when nobody tengok lah because it's better, right?
Yeah.
Nanti orang kata say, will kata.
I was one dancing 2 a.m. in the morning. And
Korean
suddenly
song.
my roommate was like, recorded me.
Then joined in.
No.
And no. She was recording me and I was like, stop it. I was dancing to a Korean song and I was like practicing 15 minutes and I danced to it. It was really good dancing, you know.
So maybe you
I
can
believe you. You look like a good dancer. Kan?
Ah,
Right, Mitchell?
Yeah.
She looks like she's got moves.
After
Mitchell
this.
just said, yeah.
Okay. That's
Okay, next for Mitchell. Okay, comedy or horror?
Comedy, for sure. No chance horror.
Because horror, because
Of
you don't like
course,
hiking, you
yes,
don't like
exactly.
Filipinos.
I don't like horror too.
What's your favorite
Spicy.
comedy?
Yeah.
Anything with Kevin Hart inside.
Oh, yeah, I love Kevin Hart.
That's right. You went for his concert, right?
Mhm.
Was it
Wow.
good?
Yeah, I went
Did you?
for his Irresponsible tour when they came
Oh, yeah. When
in December.
Yeah.
It was really good. Yeah. I just saw his Instagram. He's releasing it on Netflix next month.
Hey Kevin Hart, if you're listening to this,
Yeah.
he's plugging you.
Kevin Hart is listening to Iium also. Wow.
Wow. You'll be
Kevin
such a
Hart, listen to
big
us.
honor for us.
Okay, last question before we move to another game.
One more game.
For Bill. Yeah. Yeah, this one last for choose either one.
Love or money? You have to choose either one.
Mulku, I want to add
money.
something.
Oh.
Oh, it's such a difficult question. Because you want both, I think.
Yeah. I want
Which one is the most
money that buys me love and love that brings me money.
good?
I think actually.
Good
No,
answer.
that's not fair.
It was quite related.
No, you have to choose one.
Um,
It's choose either.
if I had
Okay,
to
okay.
choose,
DJMC here,
Okay, my co-host upset.
Yeah. So choose either one, love or money. But
Okay, if I answer, you have to answer as well.
yeah.
Yes.
Ay,
You
shit.
want to hear from Bob.
Should I ask that?
Yes.
Love. I'll pick love, because I know I can make money.
No. For MC?
Mm.
Romantic
I'm so
kind of
young.
guy.
Now he's like, why did I open this can of
Yes.
worms?
I shouldn't ask
Yeah.
this question to
Yeah, I think
Belinda.
I would say love.
Oh, and the
Just
girls
one
all
more.
melted across the nation.
Kevin Hart is crying right now.
No, man.
Okay, next we're going to move to another games. It's never have I ever. So we're going to start with Belle. I want to ask Belle first. Did you ever Google your own name?
Yes.
This came out.
Belinda Carlisle, that singer.
Oh.
Circles in the sand, you know?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yes, the babies.
We need to put one actually. Belinda's up there.
Yeah, after this.
Yeah.
Okay, for Mitchell?
Do you ever confess to your crush?
Ooh.
Yeah, when I was in high school, for sure.
Got rejected
Or accepted?
Accepted, yeah.
Oh,
No.
of course.
Is she the one that you're seeing right now?
Oh.
I mean, sorry, what? Who?
Oops, oops.
No, I'm saying high school.
Oh.
Now?
Wasn't that like 2 years ago for you?
Yeah.
No, that's like 4 years ago.
Okay, I'm sorry. 2 more years.
Anyone like
4 years, yeah.
my maths like so slow.
She's still thinking about Maruku.
Yes! Cannot be very comfortable. Okay. For Belinda, did you
Yes.
ever make duck face when you were doing selfie?
Oh, I still did it. Honestly, I did one with my girlfriends
Wow.
just the other day.
Is the duck face become real or what?
It must be
Become
really
real
good
duck?
to have a friend like Belinda because
We all did it.
Ooh! You have to do it. Your games on.
We did it because we're making fun of people.
but you still
I've
look
never seen
beautiful.
that.
You still look
You
pretty.
never seen that?
Thank you. They're talking about you, Mitchell.
Huh? What?
I know. So out of sudden.
Okay, Benema.
Have you ever forgot to lower the handbrake?
No, sorry.
Huh? Which one?
Have you ever
that's why you're
pretend to
writing
know
on it.
stranger?
Come again?
Have you ever pretend to know stranger?
Pretend to know a stranger.
She was like, oh yeah, hi.
No, I don't
Like
think so.
suddenly I say hi. Then you
No, I don't think so. No,
Bob!
never.
Uncle Bob.
Out of sudden. I know you, Bob.
No, never.
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 before.
Okay. For Belinda, did you ever listen to your own voice after sending the voice note?
WhatsApp.
All the time.
Oh, to know
I have.
what I'm talking
And all of a
about.
sudden, suddenly and you was like, oh my god, it's so annoying to hear my own voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, delete, send again.
Yeah, that's why.
But it also sound the same.
I'm curious. Mitchell?
No, never. I try not to.
Me too.
You try to
It's,
restrict
Yeah,
yourself.
it's so
annoying.
hard to hear your own voice.
Yeah.
You cannot
Yes.
accept that the
But I
voice.
don't know, but every time you say your WhatsApp, I must have listened to my own voice and I was like, oh my god, it's so annoying.
Yeah, delete.
And
Unless-
suddenly delete for everyone.
Unless
After the
Unless you
people
forgot.
read, stop, delete.
unless you forget what you said before, then you have no choice but to listen.
Ah.
But I think every time I send
Point.
like that's everybody. We cannot. Okay. Last one for Belle. Did you ever eat catfish before?
No, last one for Mitchell. I transferred my question to him.
Oh, never mind. Last one.
Catfish is ikan keli.
Yes.
Yes. I had
Delicious.
it asam pedas.
Wow.
Keli, asam pedas. Or is it nyonya? One of it.
I don't
Something
know.
like
I don't
it
know
was a
catfish.
lau gulai.
Gulai masak ikan keli.
Wow, I've just said 7 dishes and I don't know what it's called.
Lauk gulai. What is it?
It's with rice.
Okay.
We like every other Malaysian dish.
Yeah. It's very familiar for us.
And then
right?
it's like with it's like a nyonya curry. It's like sour and sweet and spicy. It's like
Then we had the ikan keli.
Why is this question coming? Did I eat something wrong? Now I'm suspicious. Do they look suspicious or not? See their faces.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Tiga masa.
Tiga rasa. Itu siakap.
Oh, then no. Obviously, it's not that fish then. Have you eaten catfish?
Yeah.
Oh yes,
think
I
so.
have. We have.
We did.
We had the mango salad when we were in Buriram.
Goreng.
The mango salad, and then it had the catfish pieces that goreng on top. You and I had it
I remember.
together.
Did you know catfish? Right?
I think yeah.
It was very delicious.
But
It's the
yeah, I
fish
think.
that goes. "Meow."
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I had it before with my
We had it
family.
together, yeah. Thailand.
Oh, Thailand.
Final answer.
Together.
You know that
Yeah.
massive lizards we saw?
Yeah.
That restaurant.
Lizard?
Okay. That was Buriram. Buriram.
There is a lizard in the restaurant or what?
Which of the lizards?
I don't quite remember.
It's a big lizard in the restaurant. End of story.
On the wall.
Like what?
What are you eating?
This size.
Oh my god.
Then you stop eating or like just like
No,
No, but it was
asked
quite far away. Like from here and the wall there. So we didn't bother.
I'm the Mitchell's friend.
But it's
Okay.
okay.
To take a video for me
Okay.
because I didn't want to go near.
It was my,
Zinhui.
it was my dad. No.
No, Zinhui went to take a video.
This episode, right?
Was it Zinhui or was it you or was it Anta? One of it. Your posse.
Okay, so last one.
Last question.
Have you ever dreamed to be a superstar? Sure.
He is a superstar.
Already,
Like in this, like this one is for sports. So like if like singing.
I would like to.
Michelin chef.
I would like to, but I wouldn't boast about it.
But what would you be though?
Yeah.
What would you?
Singing
What would your superstar ism be? Is that a word?
Sports athlete, an athlete.
No, she
No,
said outside
other.
Oh,
Yeah.
Singing, maybe dancing or acting. Would eat.
I would say maybe
Stunt.
maybe acting if I can.
I can see you
Oh.
acting.
Maybe.
Yeah. I can see him acting.
Wow, you
Can you
act.
imagine like Chinese
No, not
movie?
really.
I want to like one scene like if you do this
No,
one.
I can't really act, but
We love to do acting.
definitely better than singing and dancing.
I
Did you do
would be
acting
amazing
when you're in primary school
No,
or
no,
secondary
never
school?
before.
Never. Maybe Belinda can ask him to act.
After
One of
this.
your commercial for
We should do
Axel.
one of our Axel commercials.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And sing. Mitchell runs.
Okay, that's it for our games. So, you're already in last session.
Last segment.
Yeah,
Yay.
last segment. So we just passed like 9:51 already.
So we're just gonna go for it.
Yeah. So
Last verse maybe.
last segment, what is your hopes and what is your
Word.
last
maybe.
word for your TCR Germany
Mhm.
2019? Is any want to say for your fans out there?
I'm definitely looking forward for the season to start and for the rest of the year, and looking forward to give some good results and make everyone proud back in Malaysia.
All the best.
We root for you. We always here for you.
Thank you.
For Malaysia boleh. Tak for Belinda.
Well,
Yeah.
my last words
Yeah.
is thank you for having us here.
Thank
Don't
you.
forget to follow Mitchell Cheah
Already.
And don't forget
After
to
this.
follow Axel Motorsport
Already done.
because all of the updates will be there.
Yeah.
And we look forward to having you with us in Europe.
Wow.
Okay.
You're wow.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Mitchell, towards the end of the year, will be running a contest because he'll be doing the WTCR in Malaysia. And
You got the wild card, right?
correct, excellent. Yeah, and he will be having 5 people with him in the garage during his race weekend.
Wow.
So come and see what it's
Wow.
like behind the scenes and
Put me
Wow.
in
experience a day
It
with
would be so
Mitchell.
exciting.
Yeah.
Put
So when
both
the
of us
contest
like
runs,
five teams.
if you don't follow him, if you don't follow Axel, you're not gonna get this
After
opportunity.
this, right now.
Follow. Like us all pictures. So thank you too. I want to say it for
Yeah,
Belinda
for
and
Belinda
Mitchell
and also
for
Michelle.
spending time these 2 hours
Mm-mm.
just laughing about the Buruku. I don't know why I'm still thinking about the Buruku.
At first, I was very quite nervous, when
Yeah.
I need to interview Belinda and Michelle, and even at first when Michelle came into the studio, and I was just like, quiet, and Arman was like, she's Naima, and I was like, hi, and suddenly I became like so talkative right now, and it was very fun. It was very
Yes.
fun session tonight, and I'm so excited to maybe to get closer to see you racing after this,
Yeah.
maybe.
Good luck for your games and
Mhm.
thank you for
Good luck.
coming and good luck for Asa Motorsport.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us here, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
and
you so much.
for our listener, keep supporting Asa Motorsport and keep
Yes.
supporting.
Yes, exactly. You need to support as a motorsport.
Follow their IG,
Like,
Asa
follow,
Motorsport. Like,
right.
follow, subscribe. If
Right,
you have any
follow,
YouTube
subscribe.
channel,
We do.
yeah,
Yeah.
YouTube channel, all is Asa Motorsport, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything's
You need to
Axel
follow
Motorsport,
because
yeah.
after this we're gonna see the vlogging from.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
follow me.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
How your personality is
It's Miss MISSMS underscore Belinda.
And for
Yeah.
Mitchell, it's just
If you find Mitchell, you find me.
Yeah. Go for the followers.
Okay.
That is a technique. So thank
Okay.
you guys and
for
for the
watching
listener.
us, for listening to us.
Yeah.
And make sure to stay tuned with us again next week.
Next week.
As usual, every Tuesday from 8 to 10
Maybe DJ
p.m.
Hashi will come back.
Yeah, DJ Hashi will come back and sit in
I will sit in
his
your
seat.
beside there. Can take my job back.
Yes. So that's all for tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks again for Belinda and Michelle for coming to our studio tonight. It was very good session, fun session. Exactly, I will never forget this. And that's all for tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you. And that's all.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I am the Rafa, your canvas radio.
Radio.